Welcome to the channel, my pack cracking family. Clever Magic Trevor here. Thanks for tuning in whenever and however you are tuning in, whether it's on a TV, phone, tablet, billboard on the side, maybe in New York. Maybe they're streaming this. I doubt it, but I can hope. So, man, we had a great video last time. Oh, man, why do I always get beat by the last pack by Kraken Packs MTG? It's always the last pack. It's the last pack. Oh, man. Well, he's 2-0 against me, and I'm 0-2 against him. I have not been winning very well in these battles, but man, they're fun. Man, they're fun. Let's get a little bit closer. I feel like I'm too far away from you. Here we go. Okay. Picked something up yesterday that I might open on the channel. I'm thinking about it because I have a few of them that I haven't opened. But somebody locally was selling this on Facebook Market pretty darn cheap. Pretty darn cheap. I made him an offer. I said, hey, I got cash in my pocket. Can I come pick this up for this amount? He said, absolutely not. No. But he said, but I'll do it for this amount. And I said, that is still a great deal. I'll be right over. So I went and picked it up. So who knows? We might get a collector's box of Throne of Eldraine here shortly. To be honest, I've opened probably about maybe 10 packs, but I have not opened a box yet. I haven't opened a box, and I have a few of them at my house. I'd like to keep a few sealed. I also want to do maybe one more collector's box of Theros. I really enjoy the collector's box of Theros. I don't enjoy these as much. These collector's boxes were very, they just, you know, they didn't have as many mythics. You know, they have better cards and stuff now. I think this set will age better than Theros. But who knows, because I feel like it's completing the ban list just like Mirrodin did. I mean, Mirrodin, I'm pretty sure Mirrodin, when that came out, what was that, at 03? I don't know. But when that came out, when they kept banning cards, it was driving me freaking bonkers. And I had to get out about that time. I was in college. So it was, I think it was right after Mirrodin, or maybe a few sets after that. Yeah, I just step away from the game for a little bit, you know, just financially and whatnot. But anyways, you know, squirrel. Throne of Eldraine, with all the bans and the powerful cards that they put in this set, I think just to sell it. I don't know, but it reminds me of Mirrodin. It's like one ban after another. You never know what's coming. We'll see how this set ages. I think it's going to age very, very well. And so part of me wants to keep this sealed, but part of me just wants to open it and see what's inside. With that being said, we digressed from the conversation about Kraken Packs MTG. We're working on something else, he and I together. In the meantime, Infinite Card Games. Monday, I sent out his Clever Booster Endeavor packs that I've been talking about for the last number of weeks, 2-3 weeks. So expect a video battle between Infinite Card Games and I. And I don't know if Seattle's just keeping him busy or what. He's putting out about one video a week, I think. But we're missing your content, ICG. So keep up the good work. I'm excited for the battle. I don't know. You guys think I can win one? You think I can win one, or just am I giving all the good cards away? Who cares? Who cares, right? So anyways, I got that coming up, and then Kraken Packs MTG, we're going to figure something out. We're going to figure something out on another battle. I'm thinking maybe, I mean, this is just my thoughts. I haven't talked to him about it yet, but maybe I'll send him out, you know, a few packs, and, you know, he gets 3, and then he'll spot me a handicap of like a dozen packs. So then maybe I get 15 to open. I don't know. It seems fair to me. Let me know what you guys think, if you have any ideas for the battle. I know he's got his own idea in mind. I kind of have an idea of something too. I'm not sure I'm gonna pull through with that. But we'll see what happens. I gotta tell you, the battles are probably my favorite videos that I put out. I have so much fun with them. And then I'm so excited when I have, I always do the delayed drop. So I know not a lot of people are a fan of filming and then, just having it go live at 5. But I like doing that. I get really busy, and then I'm never sure if I'm going to be showing property at a time or what's going on. So I just want to have it available to drop at 5 o'clock for the battle. But if I am available, I'm always like clicking and refreshing to see when his video or whoever's video comes out. So I want to see what they get. And I'm like, dude, I think I got him. And I was like, wait, he did wait and put the collector's pack last. I said, as long as he doesn't pull more than $20 in value, I was guessing at this point, I think I got him. And then he pulled that arrow. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's about right. Okay. So anyways, congratulations, Kraken Pack MTG. I'm going to round up those cards and figure out how I'm going to give them out and how many people I'm going to give them out to. So that'll be fun. I always enjoy sending the cards out. I finally got the other ones sent out from right before I went to Disneyland. I think I got them sent out Monday with the booster endeavors for ICG. So anyways, without further ado, you know what we're doing. We're doing the middle row of War of the Spark. And I love this set. And if you guys watched Booster Therapy last night or something, they opened War of the Spark. We seem to always be opening the same things at the same time. But he talked about something in this that I completely kind of agree with. And so check out his video. But enjoy the video, and we'll see you after for the giveaways.
All right, guys, here we go. Once again, this is the one of the boxes I got from Rudy. I'm hoping to get Mr. T. There's some really great rares, few good mythics, not a ton of great mythics. I think we got what we get Gideon last time. Let's see what we can pull. Let's see what we can do. A lot of great uncommons, very playable commons in this one too. So it's actually a great set. Rare 187, Casualties of War. This card is pretty stout. So Herald of the Dreadhorde, that Casualties of War. It's pretty stout. You're gonna have a hard time going up against that when it's you can choose them all. You can get rid of an artifact, a creature, enchantment, land, planeswalker. And if you're pretty late game and you have all that stuff on the board, or your opponent does, it's pretty devastating. So I don't, run a ton of those, and I don't play those colors typically, but it's been pretty devastating against me for all those jerks out there. I'd like to win, just like everybody else. Vraska. Rare, 181. Vivian's Arkbow. Not the great Vivian, but not a bad one. Once again, the Arkbow is played from time to time, so I don't know the price on that, $1 or $2 or something. Maybe $1, maybe under, I don't know. It was running around $1.50 for a bit, so Transmutation, basically just a Frogify type deal, only not as powerful. That's the I believe that's the only common that's worth a ton, and not a ton, but for a common, that's the most popular. The Grazer is the most popular common. I love getting another Paradise Druid, especially right now with all the auras that people are playing on all the enchantments. Interplanar Beacon, depending on your deck, can be great. Teo doesn't see too much love. Not too much love at all. 226, Widespread Brutality. And it feels pretty brutal to pull that card right now. So, Trusted Pegasus. I don't quite get on board with all the Pegasi. Is it Pegasi? Pegasuses? I don't know. Not my way of playing, but not the only one playing, so another great card for a common. And Prison Realms played quite a bit because it's only a 3-drop. You can get rid of some creatures on the board. Price of Betrayal, still played from time to time. Nixilis. Did we get a foil on Nixilis last time? So maybe we had some good foils. Foil uncommons last time. So Dreadhorde Butcher. Not worth a ton, but a great card nonetheless. Still sees a lot of play. It's a 2-drop. And, basically builds himself up. So it's got haste, so it goes out right away. It goes out on the board right away. Oh, man, I don't like it when you give me dings in my stuff right away. It's a brand new card. It's never been opened before. And you're going to ding me. You're going to ding me for it. Oh, man. You Celebrant, you. That's a good uncommon. And for a while, was trending pretty good, pretty high on the list. Still played quite a bit. So rare number 1, Karn, and I knew that. I should have said Karn before I pulled it, because I knew his number. Once again, Karn the Great Creator. Man, that thing's nasty. That thing is all Karns are good in my opinion. Played different ways and in different decks, but very playable. And that's what we're going for, guys. Always value, but also playability, which is normally goes hand in hand, depending on the print run. So, alrighty. Jaya, and I did play her quite a bit in one of my red decks. She was super fun. Ended up taking her out. We got a mythic right underneath, 16. God Eternal Oktra, and not exactly played all that much. I do play, oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank, the green God Eternal. I would love to pull him. Trying to blank on his name. But anytime you get a mythic God Eternal, I'm happy with that. Very, very happy. Very happy. Oh, there's a Charmed Stray. Evolution Sage. Price of Betrayal. What is the price of Betrayal? Watley. And rare 181, Vivian's Arcbow. Again, man, doubling up on that. We're going to get one in each row. I'm not a big fan of doubling up on rares, but I seem to not complain if they're rares like Mr. T, and we got 2 Mr. T's in the box. So, not really justified for me to complain right now, if that's going to be the case. Another Prison Realm. Great card again. Conjurant, Kiora, and rare 218 Soul Diviner. That dude's a mean dude. I would never grab somebody like that unless I wanted to show my strength. Okay, we're getting places. This hasn't been an overly exciting box so far. Hopefully we can pull a few more. I love Callous Dismissal. I use this quite frequently. It's any permanent, and a lot of the times I end up bouncing my own guys, and back-to-back great hits, and I play them in the same deck. So those are very playable commons, and the nice thing is it gives me an amass 1 to be able to at least just get a blocker off on one, as long as they don't have trample. Gleaming Overseer, rare 169, Nissa. I knew it. Thank you for coming to the party, Nissa. Okay, I am on board with Nissa, and I don't use Nissa for a whole lot. She's in a few of my decks. She's in my 7 Dwarfs deck, and I basically just use her as a way to get them off of me and have them attack something else. To be quite honest, I don't, she can give me the buffer I need and win me a few games, but for the most part, she's a deterrent. Tolsimer, very good card. I love that card because it comes out normally able to get rid of one of their attackers and save yourself a turn, and then if you can keep her on long enough, or him, don't know if it's a him or her. Then you can do some shenanigans later on. It must be a foil if I counted properly, which I don't always count. It's more of a feel. 210, Pledge of Unity. Rare 54, Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. Thanks for coming to the party, Jace. Why don't you hang out with your friend Nissa? And we do have a rare foil, Command the Dreadhorde. Once again, it's a good card. I don't think the value is there. I don't know the value. I haven't kept track of War of the Spark recently, and so I still see it played. Still see it played in Standard. Still see it played in a few other formats, depending on the deck. So I do like that Leyline Prowler. Very playable card. Challenger Troll. There's Jaya again. What are we going to get? Rare 214, roll reversal. And you just reversed my roll. You just reversed my roll. Not bad, not fantastic. So far we're on 2 mythics. Granted, you're not typically going for the mythics in this set, depending on the mythic. But always excited to get a God Eternal. Casualties of War, very playable. Nissa, Jace, Dreadhorde, Butcher, and then of course Karn. So we do get some very playable cards. Some of the uncommons are very, very playable. That's the nice thing about this set, is there's a lot of uncommons and that are playable, and actually a number of commons that are in Standard very playable. So anyways, you guys know what to do, and we'll see you soon.
What did you guys think? I think we hit some pretty nice pulls in this one. The first one had some really nice pulls. It didn't have the extreme value, but that's the thing about War of the Spark is there's a few cards that have great value, Mr. T and a few other of the gods and etc. But there's not extreme value. It's kind of spread out, and that's what I like to see in a set. So there's a lot of great cards, a lot of very playable cards, and when you play even on Arena and you play Standard, you're gonna see a lot of these cards being played. So that's the neat thing about that set, is that even the uncommon slot, you can hit a home run. So I enjoy opening War of the Spark. I still have a couple boxes left. I'm not sure how much I'm going to open. Again, I'm looking to get maybe a few more. I don't know. I always want more and more and more and more and more, and it drives me nuts. And I do have to slow my roll because I went over my budget by quite a bit this month. Being a Rudy patron and seeing those deals, it's hard to say no. So anyways, I got to really budget myself over the next few months. And real estate is hopefully going to start picking up. In my area, it normally picks up. I mean, I've been crazy busy, so I'm blessed. But it really starts to pick up in April and May as far as listings go, and then that's when the buyers really come out. And it's pretty balls to the wall. So I actually look forward to that, because if I can make as much as I can, then I'm not stressing through the winter. Although like this last winter was really, really good. But you never know what's going to happen with the economy. You never know what's going to happen with anything. Idaho's kind of in a bubble where we have such an influx of people that it's pretty unbelievable. And I think we would weather a recession pretty well. Anyways, let's do the drawing. You're not tuning in for real estate, but if you do want to know anything about real estate, get a hold of me. My email address is down below. If you have a referral, man, I will hook you the heck up, man. Okay, so let's get this set up. Okay, here we go. And the first winner is Carolyn Harper. What do you want? Oh, this is the second row of the collector's box. Okay. Yeah, she wants the Shadow Spear, and the Temple of Malice is second. So let's get this again. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Edo Rock. What did he want? Let's try luck and go for the Thassa. Okay. Hey, Thassa. Edible Rock. When was the last time you won? That's interesting. It's been a bit for Carolyn too. So, and the final winner is, nice packs. My first pick is the foiled. Ooh, yeah, taking my Temple of Malice. Congratulations. I was actually hoping to keep that one, but I didn't take it off the list. And so, for whatever reason, okay, y'all know I'm not a big fan of the temples, or at least Scrylands in general. But for whatever reason, the art on those things, and part of, for me, collecting is looking at the cards and the art and the appreciation and everything like that. And man, those temples are beautiful. They are gorgeous. So, Morally Panicked, I don't know if you've won yet or not. So if you have not won, make sure to send me your email address. Your address to send the cards, because I'm going to send the cards through email. You can find my email address down in the description, but also you can find me on Twitter. And a lot of people DM me, direct message me on Twitter. And honestly, it's kind of the easiest way to go about getting the cards out. So congratulations to the winner. I was looking through the comments because I'm like, who hasn't won in a while? And a few of those people that have been with me for a while, I'm not sure. I'm gonna find something to send you if you haven't won in a bit. But then again, people tend to be streaky, and then you'll win like 2-3 times in a row. It's ridiculous. So congratulations to the winners. I'm giving out the Shadow Spear, Foil Thassa, and the Full Monty Temple of Malice. Congratulations, all. You guys know what to do. Make sure you're subscribed, like the video, please, and share it any way you can. But make sure you comment the card you want if you want to win a card. That way I don't have to track you down and figure out what you want. So comment the card you want and pay it forward to somebody. Pay it forward. I have a feeling that we're kind of in maybe a dipping point in Magic, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the cards out there and all the sets and the releases, and I just think they're oversaturating the market. So I think it will start to slow down. Make sure you're paying it forward to people so we can keep this game going, because it's a fantastic game. And whether Wizards does this or that, we go. They typically learn their lessons, and so pay it forward to somebody. Keep the game going. Just love the game, love the game, love the game, and we'll catch you on the next video.